Olga is alive.
Alive? No, this can't be. Am I going crazy? I saw her body,
I've just talked to her.
What do you mean?
Simone, Olga is alive. Stop jerking me around.
What do you mean by that? Are you telling me that someone is dead after all?
Exactly. It's Olaf who has been murdered.
Good. How can I help you?
What did you do after billiards?
After billiards, I went to my room to prepare for my date.
When was that?
I arrived at about 9:50. It sounded like someone was throwing around sofas in Olaf's room, but I didn't hear any voices.
Do you remember anything else?
After that, I hung around until about 10. I heard some noises down the hall, a door slamming. After that, I waited a little longer and headed off for Olga at maybe 10:15. When I heard all that noise in the corridor, I went ballistic. You know the rest.
To show a suitcase.
I can't imagine what it is, Lieutenant. If it's not military, then it's from another world.
Space, military, whatever. If you ask me, I'd rather keep out of this.
God, who is it?
Brune, open up.
Are you crazy? It's 3 in the morning.
We need to talk.
Sleep it off, Lieutenant. We'll talk in the morning. God, who is it?
Brune, open up.
Are you crazy?
I mean it. Let me in.
Yeah, where's the fire?
Open up immediately.
Look, it's not like I love you or anything. Stupid cop.
If you don't open the door, I'll break it down.
Oh, you really need to lay off the sauce. I don't know who's crazier. You for calling this late, or me for letting you in. Hold on. Are you drunk, Lieutenant?
No, this has nothing to do with it.
Then what are you on about now?
Stop yanking my chain, Broom. It's like you actually want to go to jail.
I don't understand a word you're saying. What has this got to do with me?
As it stands, all the evidence is against you.
All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything, if it'll get you off my back. So, there we are, dancing with Olaf. He keeps talking up my figure and my poise, and then he says, "Come on, I want to show you something." So what do? Off we went. When we got out to the hall, I saw Hinkus making for the stairs. We got to Olaf's room. Right then, Kajsa sprang out of the billiard room and chirped at us the way she does. We didn't want anything.
What time was that?
How the hell should I know? It's not like I was on a schedule. So we went inside and there was that huge rumble in the mountains. As soon as that happened, Olaf grabbed me, threw me out, and slammed the door behind my back.
And was that it?
Well, sort of. The thing that pissed me off was, then he locked the door with the key. I got miffed and waltzed back here to get drunk.
Thanks, Broom.
Where is Olaf Andvara Force? Who are you?
I'm a policeman. My name is Glebski, Peter Glebski.
Where is Olaf? I need Olaf.
Who are you? What's your name?
Luavrik. I am Luavrik. 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 Luavrik.
Are you a foreigner?
Very, to a large extent.
Why did you come here?
Where is Olaf Andvara Force? He will tell you. I can't.
He's dead.
Dead? Dead? No, you can't know for sure.
What do you mean? I can't know for sure.
I want to see him.
Do you want to see the body?
Yes. See?
Do you want to authenticate the body?
Yes, I want to see him.
Okay, let's go.
I'm surprised. This is indeed Olaf Andvara Force. I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
He had a thing. This thing is gone.
What exactly?
There was a thing.
Are you looking for a suitcase?
Yes, a thing.
I have it.
Good. Give it to me.
Could you describe the suitcase to me?
I can't speak well. Don't want any questions. I want to lie down. Where can I lie down?
Room number 6. Room number 6.
I still won't tell you anything, Lieutenant.
Who tied you up?
Can't talk about it.
Listen, Hinkus. I'm sick of your lies. You were seen in the corridor by multiple people.
That's just it, Lieutenant. You say I was seen in the corridor? Well, I was. By me. I saw myself. And I tied myself. Do you hear me? Myself. I did it to myself.
Lieutenant, look what Lale found.
What is it?
A handgun. Ceremonial by the looks of it. There's an engraving on the grip. From champion to owl for good shooting.
Really? I've got an idea. Could you show me?
By all means, take it.
I think Hinkus might be due another round of questions.
All right, I'll be in my study if you need me.
So, Owl, shall we speak?
No, you're mixing things up. Why, Owl? Why do you call me that? My name is Hinkus.
You can stop lying now, Owl.
I don't understand anything you're saying. My name is Hinkus. Quit calling me that.
Were you the one who slipped Barnstalker that note?
No? What am I going to write notes for? What do you mean? And who the hell is this Owl?
Well, this is your handwriting.
Look, I don't know anything. You're mixing something up, Lieutenant.
This is your gun, isn't it?
A gun? What? No, I've never seen it before.
Come on, I know what you did. I know all about the pals you've been waiting for.
So, all right, maybe you do know everything about my mates, about my name. So let's say you've got me pegged. Let's say the handwriting matches. So what do you want, Lieutenant? My confession? Is that what you want? We agreed. In return, I want just one thing. Keep my head out of a noose. And by the way, I've got a pretty good chance there, given I had nothing to do with the murder. But you know that, don't you? So what else can you ring me up for?
I'll let you know when I've heard your story.
So, all right, I'll give it. You see, I was sent here by the champion. You know about him? About 2 months back, he found another guy. We call him Beelzebub. He was a monster. He only did the 2 jobs, but they were impossible for any normal man, and he did them beautifully. You've heard about them. The Second National Bank and an armoured car stuffed with gold ingots. Ringing a bell now, Chief? Yeah, so they never caught him. After those 2 jobs, he just split. We were down one specialist, and the rest of us spread out to nab him. I was told to find him, to put a gun to his head, and to call the champion. Things went wrong. I was to finish Beelzebub off. And well, I found him. And that's where my story ends.
So, who is he, this Beelzebub?
First, I thought it was Barnstalker. See, the problem is Beelzebub never looks the same way twice. He can be stout or lean. No one knows what he really looks like. You have to understand this, Chief. Beelzebub is no mere mortal. He's a wizard. A werewolf. He has the power of the devil.
What sort of devilry are we talking about?
Well, there's no believing it until you see it for yourself. Take this girl, the one he travels with. I once saw her carry a 2-ton safe under her arm. Back then, she was just a sprout, like that kid of Barnstalker's. But her hands were like 6, no more like 10 feet long.
Okay, Owl, let's get back on track, shall we?
Pity you don't believe me. She trussed me up like a child's toy. Beelzebub remembered me, see, and sent her to fix me. He saw me sitting up there, and he knew I was never going to let him out alive.
So who was it that tied you so tightly?
Like I said, it was her. That woman. Though I only get that now in retrospect.
All right, let's assume there's some logic here. How did the murder happen?
All that, I don't know.
Well, what about the leader? Will he come alone?
No, but he should only have 3 with him.
What will he do with this company?
Well, he'll kill me for starters.
All right, Owl, stay here. I'll lock you up again.
Okay, I guess I can't complain.
Room number 6.
I want to talk to you, Peter.
Would you like to make a confession, Beelzebub?
Well, yes, I think. First off, the gangsters forced my cooperation. They blackmailed me. We're from another planet, Peter. Olaf and Olga are robots. The Moses who you see in front of you is a mere spacesuit. If I took it off, it would be the end of me.
Go on.
We were going to fly away, but the avalanche severed our power supply. All our robots within 50 miles were shut down. I had a simple backup battery for Olga. But Olaf is a completely different story. It's like comparing a tractor and a plane, if you follow me. So, the long and the short of it is, you have his battery, and I can't use Olga's battery for Olaf. Furthermore, we can't leave without Olaf.
What about Luavrik?
Luavrik is our pilot. Unfortunately, his spacesuit is damaged. He's fading away. Frankly, he could die any minute.
So it's all about this suitcase.
Yes, give it to me. Please, Peter.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Think, Peter. Think really hard. Our lives are in your hands now. As for me, I simply cannot let the authorities take me alive. Do you understand? We're talking about duty. I cannot risk the future of either of our worlds. I'm your first visitor. I explored the possibility of contact. I was preparing it. Please hurry up. We don't have time. Look, Peter, look!
I need an explanation.
Our scientists have been interested in this planet and its inhabitants for a long time. We've tried to infiltrate your society many times, but our emotions and logic always hamper our efforts. So we've decided to build a base here in this hotel, where we could study the human behaviour. Here we have tried to create a robot that could blend in the human society and help us study it. Many of our experiments have failed. Olaf is annoyingly obtrusive, and Olga, well, you've got to know her quite well. Don't you see that she's a robot?
What does it have to do with me? Why have you drawn me into this experiment?
Hinkus has a wrong energy source. Kaiser is so dumb that she can only do housework. But they say that she cooks better than many chefs in top restaurants. All in all, we consider our project a success, even if it has led to certain events. Even if we have to abandon it now, you, Glebsky, are our latest and best creation. You've acted like a real human would in this little play of ours. And your relationship with Olga, that's also very human.
So it is you. But how is that possible?
That's all I can tell you. I just hope that someday we'll meet again. Farewell.
Well, they've gone, and we're still here. By we, I mean I in the past and I in the present. Sometimes I stroll down memory lane and see myself in the past, and I envy that guy, you know. Because I've never been able to go the normal life, I still go to work. I'm still an inspector. I've even been promoted. But can a robot feel, think, live like a human being, knowing that it's not a human being, after all? I'll probably die someday. I really wish that my creators have included that function, because humans do not know the day of their death either.